All right, well, he is the best bantamweight in the world, or close to it, right? He has said that to everyone within earshot all week, finally getting a shot at the belt, and he has no intention of missing out on this opportunity. He believes he's going to be the new champ by night's end.
Yeah, he thinks it's going to be done. He believes that it's only a matter of time before he's the champion of the world. He said he has done everything to prepare himself. His mind is ready. His body is ready. His team is ready. It is not just you out there. Your team has to be lock and sync with the athlete. He believes that they are all on the same page to become the champ.
And he does believe he has occupied some headspace in the champion. I'm not so sure that's the reality, but we're going to find out here in a matter of moments. Here's the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominick Cruz. I feel like it's kind of unfair that he's not here to defend himself against you as he's making this walk, but ubiquitously regarded, DC, as the best bantamweight of all time.
I love that word, ubiquitously or whatever. I don't know how to say it. It's beautiful, but if you're going to talk about someone and use that word, it needs to be Dominick Cruz, because he really is one of the greatest fighters this division has ever seen, one of the smartest guys that have ever been around. He fights with me constantly at the commentary table.
He does.
But I love it because I feel like it brings out the most in both of us. And when Dominick Cruz is challenged, he always steps up. That's why he's been so successful in his mixed martial arts career.
We talk a lot about the footwork, the cardio, the striking. But one thing Dominick will tell you, if he needs to take a beating and lean on that heart and that toughness, he is more than willing to do so. Good to see Dom Cruz back on the proving ground here tonight. So here he is, Dominick Cruz has entered the octagon with his mind set on just one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jonathan Dragon Martinez. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Dominick the Dominator Cruz.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
So here he is, the former two-time UFC bantamweight champion, Dominick Cruz, a very hard guy to simulate in training, one of the best defensive fighters in the game, and he can also take a shot, so if he has to lean on the chin, the Dominator not afraid to do so.
Oh, nice combination.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Straight punch is good. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Beautiful shot to the head from the clinch here.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Able to land to the body there with the left kick. And just misses with that big right hand. That shot blocked by Dominick Cruz. Oh, damaging knee to the head.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Lands a nice straight. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Great shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot. Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight.
Left eye starting to swell significantly now. Nice. Nicely done. Just missed with the leg kick. 15 seconds to go.
Massive flying knee.
Round two coming up next. All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early on. You thought that maybe that was going to be the beginning of the end. At the very least here, gotta think he's going to try to get him out of here in this next one.
J.A., he's on skates. I mean, he was on skates. His ability to withstand that avalanche is commendable, but he has to change something as he approaches the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Nice crack there.
Oh, look at that right hand there.
Oh, now lands a kick to the body. Cruz is bruised on that right calf now. You see it there, DC, with the welt. Don't want to take too many more of those. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. All right, Cruz in the clinch here. You know how good he is in this situation. We'll see if he goes for a level change. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. 3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, pinpoint accuracy on the hook right there, DC.
That is a tremendous.
Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those. He might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, well timed with that tee. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
Oh, that was a big one there.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
10 seconds now to go in the round.
Big right hook there by Champ.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Just misses there with the left. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Well, it didn't take long. You see the signs of bruising on the outside of that lead leg. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Blood dripping now from the lip.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Forward, forward, forward.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Huge kick right there. Don't want to take too many more of those. Goes to the body there. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Straight right hand, no good.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Back and forth we go. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I run...
He's hurt bad.
Oh. Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Champ, look at that redness underneath.
He's wobbling now. This is such a crazy fight.
Cruz goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet. 3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Big shots landed by him now.
Beautiful transition.
Close guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
How about it? Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs. And when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Dominick the Dominator Cruz.
All right, good to see our guy, our broadcast partner, Dominick Cruz, get it done here tonight, and he wanted to finish. He gets it done by TKO.
Cruz has said that as